Hello guys, this is DK Uncovered. So in today's video, what I want to share with you is going to be a simple video. So stay with me till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Subscribe guys, I need your support. Subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions as well. But subscribe guys, I need your support. Subscribe. My videos are very beneficial. So subscribe. Whether you like it or not, if you watch one of my videos, my videos is going to inspire you, motivate you, change your mindset. But anyway, what I'm about to tell you today, I want you to receive it emotionally as well as intellectually. And it's this: you can if you think you can. You can if you think you can. You can overcome your problems if you think you can overcome them. If you don't think you can overcome them, you will never overcome it. If you've been receiving negative results throughout your past 20 years, your past 10 years, your past 5 years, you can overcome them if you think you can overcome them. Now, I know majority of people, all they seem to get is negative results at work, at home, their affairs with people, their communication with friends. For some reason, they are always negative. You know what I'm saying? They are always negative. And it's mainly because they don't think highly of themselves, number one. They don't think that they are worthy for all the good things in life. They don't think they can accomplish their goals or anything that they want. They don't think they can get out of their negative situations. So at the end of the day, it's all about positive thinking. Like I said, you could be the most intellectual person on the planet. You could be the most creative person on the planet. You could be the most talented person on the planet, right? But if you are not positive enough that you can accomplish your goals, if you're not positive enough that you can get out of your circumstances, your negative situations, and trust me, for the past 20 years, I've been through a lot of negative shit. The more I get people watching my videos, I'll share one of my stories to you lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I've gone through enough to know that it's mainly because of my thinking pattern, bro. Now, most people might say that it's not always about your thoughts, right? My problem is just as worse, right? It's worse, and I don't think that believing that I can overcome it will solve the problem, right? But one thing that I'll tell you is that whatever you've gone through, yeah, there's been people in the past that have experienced that and overcame those problems. There's people in somewhere in the world that are probably going through the same situation that you've gone through, or even worse, that has probably overcome and turned their lives around. But they believe they can do it. So no situation on this earth is worse, bruv. It's worse, bruv, than the other. It's just mainly on how you view yourself, how you view the situation. It's all about perception here. Most people that watch basketball, yeah, people that know basketball history, have you ever heard the name of Bob Petit? Is that his name, Bob Petit? Now remember, this guy, I think he was five feet tall. He was short. That's not the average height for basketball. He's very, very short, to be honest. And he wasn't strong enough. But his aim was to do something in sports. His aim was to become a sports player or something like that. So he tried baseball, it never worked out, right? I think he wasn't strong enough or something like that. He tried American football, he never succeeded. But still, he had the right perception of himself that he's going to become an athlete, bro. Then he tried basketball, he didn't get in. He spoke to a minister in his town, and then the minister might have seen something in his eyes. You see, the thing is that if you persist on your goals, if you persist on what you want, even when you fail, I'm telling you, people would look into your eyes and see that this person has got that determination, that desire to accomplish what this person wants. And that's why whenever you seem to be failing, just keep persisting, because the universe will always find or always make sure through the law of attraction that the right people can help you. So this minister, he must have seen that this guy is determined to become an athlete. So what he decided to do was form a basketball team to help Bob Petit. Now the basketball fans, you might know him, right? So he formed, what do you call it, a church basketball team, yeah. And this guy, what he decided to do was create, you know, that basket, the basket, yeah. I think he took a, you know that metal handle on the bucket. He created his own little basket and started throwing baseball what's the baseball, tennis ball in it, as if it's basketball, right? Everything he will see, he will try to throw stuff in it, right? He just tried after lunch. This guy, when he has food or when he comes back from school, he will try train, go and get food and train. His dad saw his determination, his belief that he can become whatever he wanted to do. So he made sure he gave him, or he bought all the right tools for him. But my point is that this guy ended up becoming a basketball player, and it's all because of his perception and persistence. He had the right perception that, listen, this is what I want to be. I want to be an athlete, and I'm going to make sure, even I'm not going to focus on mine. Obviously, he trained harder, and he made sure he became a bit more stronger, and he grew a bit more taller, right? But it's all about persistence and perception. He said, listen, this is who I want to be. I don't care. I'm not going to focus on my weakness at this moment, how skinny or how short I am. I'm going to make sure that I get or I become what I want to become. And I'm saying, so it's all about you as well. Instead of looking at your situation at this moment and saying that, oh, I can't do it, my situation is worse off, no one will be able to go through what I'm going through, right? Instead of looking at it like that, tell yourself that you can overcome these situations, fam. Because like I said, others have gone through the same situation in the past and overcome it, and they overcame it. So you can do it. But it's all about you thinking that you can do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, thinking itself is not going to make it different. Actually, it's not going to just change your circumstance all of a sudden. It's thinking positive and then showing and taking actions, bro. And persisting on your actions and having enough self-belief in yourself, in your work, and your results, fam. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all I want to say is that you can if you think you can, bro. Now, I know so many stories like that. I read a lot of books, so I know so many stories. And to be honest, throughout my years, my 20-something years, right, I've realized that there's people that were so-called... I met one of my mates in the gym yesterday, right? Now, I remember in high school, this guy was fucking shit. He was so rude. All he was doing was getting into fights, getting in trouble. He got kicked out, right? I think he even went jail. Now, I saw him in the gym. He's still the same dude that likes to fight and all that. But he's not the guy that is always trying to get in trouble. He just loves fighting, innit? And so I spoke to him for a few seconds. And this guy has got like 3 YouTube channels, innit? He's got 100,000 subscribers. Almost another channel, he's got 50,000 subscribers. He has his own little business that he works on and all that kind of stuff, right? And one thing that I realized was that one thing that I picked from what he said was that, like, listen, yeah, he knows a lot of people. He knows a lot of people that have gone to jail and all that. But the thing is that he had to change how he thinks and how he views life. He had to change how he saw himself and how he saw his situations, bro. And the reasons why he's been able to get or do the things that he's been able to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this guy got a shit grade as well in school. Like, his grade wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, he's still been able to, how many years after high school, 10 years ago or something like that, he's still been able to change his situation, and he's in a better place more than the people that even got A stars, bro. 10 A stars. He's doing well than most of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about a change of thought, a change of mindset. You know what I'm saying? Once you start changing your mindset, having, you know, instead of seeing yourself as a failure, instead of seeing yourself failing all the time, if you start changing your mindset as the person, or seeing the right results, successful results, seeing yourself as a success, seeing yourself with your goals and all the right person that you want to be, right? If you just persist on that image is here, and you believe that you can do it, you take the right actions, even if you don't have enough, advantage at this moment, but you still persist or you take the actions. I'm telling you, if you have the patience as well, you can change your circumstances. Sorry guys, you can change your circumstances, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about a change of thoughts, a change of mindset here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't change your mindset, I can guarantee you that through your whole life, whether maybe you die 80, right? If in your whole 80 years, if you don't change your mindset to focus on only positive things, you have enough self-belief in yourself, right? And your results, and that you can change yourself. I'm telling you that in your whole 80 years, you are going to get the same result, and that result is going to be negative, either failure or you are going to be a failure. And I know that majority of people, a lot of people are living a life where they are getting the same results over and over again. They've been conditioned. It's like a paradigm, right? But the only way you could change these paradigms is by, number one, I said it before, fill your mind with inspirations, inspirational books, inspirational audios, inspirational videos, like my videos. Fill your mind with these things, right? Hold a right, steady image of the person you want to be. Have enough self-belief. Even at times, here, I'm not religious. I don't even read the Bible. But at times, I quote Bible verses to myself over and over again. Because that's the best way that you can change these paradigms, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about a change of mindset here. A change of motivation. I'm talking too much, innit? I'll make a part 2 of this, innit? But that's all I want to say, innit? That's all I want to say. Change your mindset. You can if you think you can. I'm telling you this. People might think you're young, you're blah, blah, blah. You haven't experienced that. But trust me, I'm young enough to see people do great things. I'm young enough, and I've gone through, even my years, the past few years, I've gone through a lot of shit as well. And the way I've been able to change the mindset, I've been able to change my circumstances. So I know when I say that you can, if you think you can, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I finish, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Subscribe, guys. I need your support. Subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions as well. But subscribe, guys. Subscribe, guys. Come on. Have a wonderful day, guys, and take care.